Ave here from Life in Flowers. I am slowly starting to add new pieces to my wardrobe. I've been retired almost a year now, and I'm turning 60 at the end of the month. So it is time for some new clothes. If you've watched any of my other videos about retirement or clothes, you'll know that I didn't want to run right out and get a new wardrobe right away. And part of the reason why I didn't want to do that was because I wanted to think about my work clothes. Maybe I still want to wear them. Maybe I'll wear them in new ways. I even made a video restyling my old work clothes. And actually, that's not really working out. I really don't want to wear my old work clothes except for maybe my blazers, but I'll save that for another video. This video is about a few of the new pieces that I have purchased for spring and summer. And I am going to dive right in with this Target top. I got this at Target recently. It's still available and I'll link it below. A lot of the clothes that I've purchased were from Marshals, which is a discount store around here, and also the secondhand store. So some I can't link. The ones I can find, I will link. And if I can't find it and I find something that I would feel comfortable suggesting that is similar, I will also link those. But otherwise, I hope that you get some ideas. And I want to offer some insight of how I've been feeling since retirement and what went into these purchases. So this top from Target, I just got the other day. I think it's so cute and I think it's so versatile. I love it. It's a lightweight cotton. You could just do a front tuck with it and it lays, this looks really big in the camera. I hope it looks better in person. I think it does. It lays kind of flat, so it doesn't add a lot of bulk even if you do a front tuck, and it's light. Like I said, it's like a cotton material, so I think it's going to be great for the warmer weather. And it could be worn with the top up like this, or you could wear it off the shoulder, which I think is really pretty. I love to wear off the shoulder things. I think it's so feminine. So this blouse, I think, is a win. I mean, you could, oh, and it was $20. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, so very affordable. I suppose you could wear it loose and out. This would be extremely comfortable because it's going to be airy in hot weather. This wouldn't be real flattering on me, but maybe it would be flattering on you. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, for the last outfit where I had this shirt, wearing up like this, what I wish I had was a pair of low-heeled white sandals that were very comfortable to walk in. Also in my Rethinking Work Clothes video, I talked about making a list of the things I wish I had, and that's going on the list. This is the washable silk tank from Quince. This is in a small, black, obviously. I love it. This is how the small fits. I have a medium too, and I'm going to tell you a little story, so don't go away till you at least hear this. The reason I have two sizes, I ordered a medium, and Quince is a sustainable company, and I like to talk about sustainability, and I really wanted to recommend them, but gosh, it was taking a really long time to get my order, and I just was about going to my email, like, what's going on? And here is an email that I received from Quince. Hi, Ave. At Quince, we believe in accountability and transparency, and that includes admitting when we've messed up. To put it plainly, we completely dropped the ball on your order, and we are truly sorry. We've refunded your payment method for the full amount you're missing. Please allow a couple of days for it to show on your statement. If your package arrives in the meantime, it's yours to keep. Oh, someone was detected at the front door. But is that crazy customer service? I was flabbergasted. So I had originally ordered the medium. It was a little big. I'll put it on so you can see it. And that top I got for free. And this one, I decided to order the small. And now I have two sizes, which is fine because the medium is just a little looser and I can still use it. But how great of a company. I will link Quince below, and they are a sustainable company. And I really love this washable silk tank. It's super comfortable, and I'm going to be ordering it in other colors. I will link it below too. This is the medium. It still fits pretty good. It's just a little looser, but sometimes I like top a little looser. Like I might even put this one up on the side, just depending. But anyway, Both sizes were great. Again, I'm 1 3/4. I'm not quite 5'2". I weigh about 130 pounds, and the small fits me. And I'm a little busty too. And the medium fits good too. It just depends on if you rather have a little tighter or a little looser fit. So this outfit I got for my Easter outfit. I did get this at Marshals, so I'm not going to be able to link it exactly. I did look and I wasn't able to find it, but I did find a couple of similar tops on Amazon, and I will link them below. And I found some dress slacks, kind of stretch dress slacks, that I will also link below, and also from Amazon. So this outfit is a good example of another reason why I'm glad I waited to be retired for a while before just rushing out and buying new clothes. And that is that my personality is kind of coming out again, because my clothes were always very geared toward work. For example, in my 20s, I dressed very bohemian. I was a florist. And in my 30s, and that was great. But when I started to do environmental compliance in more of a business environment and business office, I wanted to look more professional and a little more conservative. Also, I wanted to be taken seriously as an environmental consultant and not just be, brushed off as a tree hugger. So I shifted toward a more conservative style dress, got rid of all my bohemian stuff. Well, here I am today, about a year after retiring, and I realize I love a little bohemian. I love a little bit of conservative clothes. I like some 60s style. I'll show you another outfit there, but it took me a while to realize that. And this top is a great example. I love this whimsical little flower pattern here. I do love a little whimsy. What I don't like, and I do want to tell you about, is these little pearls on the flowers. They're pilling the fabric right here. So this top, I don't know, I might be able to get a few more wears out of it. And actually one of the tops I'm going to link had a review that was very similar. So look out for these kind of little pearl on the sleeves. And I have been seeing this a lot lately because it's pilling the fabric. But other than that, I really loved it. And, I'm starting to see my style come out a little bit more. So I'm glad I didn't run out and buy a bunch of clothes right away. I also got these pants, which I'm reshooting this video because I don't think they look that flattering on me now that I'm looking in the video. But what I loved about them is that they have a flat front, and that really helps my tummy not look like it's sticking out so much, because when there's a button, it just adds a little inches right here. So I really like the flat front, and I like that they're very comfortable like a legging, but they are slacks, so they look a little bit more formal. And I also loved the color. All of my pants, black, brown, white, denim. I think I have one pair of olive. I have no color. And I loved this color. It's blue. It's a bright blue, but it's still subtle. It's not so bright that I'm never going to wear them. So I'm really working on that right now, trying to break out of my black, brown, white denim mold. Not that there's anything wrong with those colors. I love them. But, letting myself have a little bit more color and a little bit more pizzazz in my wardrobe. So a color like this might work for you too if you are finding yourself in that situation. And speaking of kind of letting my personality come through a little bit more, or letting your personality come through a little bit more, this top is another good example of that. I also like kind of that 60s flair, but I'm not going to wear it if it's too loud. You can see the color. It's kind of muted, like several shades of tan. So it's not really loud, but the pattern is very 60s, which I loved. The blouse I did get at Marshals, which is the discount store, so I wasn't able to really find much like it, especially that was blousey. There was a few things with this pattern, but they were kind of like skin tight on Amazon, and I don't know, I wouldn't recommend those. I don't think they look good. But what I loved about it is, it's kind of a fun pattern, but the colors are muted, and that's what makes it wearable for me. So if there's something kind of fun that you want to wear, but if you're like me, and yes, I love it on the hanger, but to wear it out, I'm going to be too inhibited to do it, or it just doesn't feel right to me. Maybe try something more with like a tone on tone, or the color is more muted, or maybe the color is bright, but the top is a very simple shape, kind of like that, so that your personality is shining through in a way that you feel comfortable to wear. And these pants I got at a secondhand store, and I love them. They're from a brand called AG, and they're jeans. They have a little stretch, but not much. And I actually kind of like it. I have to kind of suck my tummy in, but that's okay. At least it doesn't have all that excess fabric around here. They're slightly distressed, which I really liked. They're not so distressed that I feel silly wearing them as a, soon to be 60-year-old woman. They're just a little bit distressed, and I really liked that. And I just have a pair of simple kind of tan sandals on. I keep forgetting to talk about the shoes, but again, the Easter outfit, I wish I had a pair of low-heeled white sandals. So they are a priority on the list. Another thing that I really liked about shopping the thrift stores is right now I'm a little heavier than I normally am. So I want some new things for spring, but I don't want to spend a lot of money. So thrifting makes sense, but also I love these pants. I find great things at thrift stores. These pants are from a brand called AG. I'll link their website below. These jeans were probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $200 when they were new. And I got them for, I think, $14.99 US dollars. And this top is from Anthropologie, which is one of my favorite stores. That's probably my bohemian self kind of coming through there. But I was shopping with my husband, and I admired this at Anthropologie. Well, actually, I more than admired it. I said, I love this, and I'm a medium. And it was near Valentine's Day. So lo and behold, what shows up for Valentine's Day but this lovely floral top in a medium. As it turns out, I did need a small, and I looked online for this, and unfortunately it's not available anymore. So, I am remiss for not making this video sooner, but I love it. What do I love about it is the soft floral pattern. I love florals, as you can imagine by the name of my channel and the content on my channel, but I have trouble finding florals that I really like. They either look a little juvenile, or maybe they look a little kind of old and stodgy. I don't know, but this one I really loved. And I think it's the shape of the top, the kind of loose material, and the muted colors. The pattern is not real sharp floral. It's kind of a muted floral pattern, and I just love it. Next is this little sweetheart neck sweater, and the sleeves are, some kind of polyester. So they're not really sheer, but they're a different material and a very flowy material. So the sleeves together with this sweetheart neckline is so beautiful and feminine. Again, I got this at Marshals, so I couldn't find it exactly. Some of the tops that I linked that were similar to the flower top might be similar to this. But what I love about it, and if this would work for you too, is that the sleeves are soft. They're not really puffed. They hang in a really flowy, beautiful way, and they're not too puffy. I know the puff sleeve is really in right now, and it is cute and feminine, but for me, I don't need any added width up here. So it doesn't work for me. It just looks like I'm going to play football or something like that. So this with the flowier sleeve is similar. I think it's feminine and really, really beautiful. These pants I also got at the thrift store. I loved them because they have a flat front, so they're not bulky, but they also have an elastic back, and they look a little, I don't know I'm going to keep these for very long, but they would certainly serve to work around the house and run errands in. You know, I'm struggling with those kind of clothes too. So this could work for me there, and they cost $3.98, so I'm not too worried about it. What do I wish I had is a pair of gorgeous camel colored slacks with a flat front. I think that would look gorgeous with this top and these shoes, actually. All right, next up is this little dress. It's a little eyelet dress, and it's actually from White House Black Market. I got this at the thrift store for $11.99. It's just a cotton little dress. It does have eyelet holes all in here, though. And that someone at the front door were these little white Amazon bike shorts that I got to go under it because I wouldn't feel comfortable with these little holes here. But anyhow, these bike shorts are horribly unflattering and they stick to the fabric. So these aren't going to work, but I'll find just a little pair of kind of short shorts that have a little bit more slip on them. And last but not least, this little dress that I purchased at the thrift store, but is also a White House Black Market dress, fully lined, really nice. It's missing its belt, so I need to get a belt for it, but I paid $11.98 US dollars for this dress. The thrift store can really hold treasures, and I do love going on a treasure hunt. So really love this dress. I need to find a belt for it, and there was a belt. Gosh, it was a little white braided belt, and I don't know why I didn't buy it. I think I'd just been at it too long and my blood sugar was getting low. But anyway, I need to get a white belt or a little gray belt because this is not really black. It's kind of a gray color. So black is a little too black and white's a little too white. So I've got to find the right belt. But I like this tan belt with it too. I think that this works. So that's all that I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this. I am really enjoying looking at my wardrobe again and feeling some of those little parts of my personality that I wouldn't necessarily have bought because I wouldn't have worn it to work. I don't know. But they're coming back, and I'm really looking forward to a new wardrobe, turning 60. Leave me comments below if you have any questions or thoughts, especially about reinventing yourself, reinventing your wardrobe, particularly as you get older. And thank you again for watching.